your friends are actually holding you back as a creative, and here's why. Friends are really nice to have, they're a source of comfort. They make you feel good. They're there for you during good times, during bad times, and they make life a bit more enjoyable than it typically is for a lot of people. And they're one of your biggest support systems. And this relationship is not always the most productive, especially if you're trying to make it as a creative. Hi, my name is Suleiman. I create content relating to the creative space, and I also make lifestyle content on the side. So make sure to leave a like and a sub if you really enjoy this content. Let's continue. Your friends being nice to you is actually doing more damage than good, especially when it comes to the quality of work you put out there as a creative. Truth is, your friends will never give you a clear picture of what they really think, because one, they want to be honest, but at the same time they don't want to be mean to you. They don't want to discourage you, if that makes sense. Them being nice to you and lying to you that your content is actually good when it's not is their idea of encouraging you, because at the end of the day they know that, okay, you're just starting out on this journey and they don't want to put you off. They want you to continue. So if anything, it's really them being a good friend that's actually messing the quality of work, because then you're gonna go on producing mediocre work or subpar work that's really beneath your level. You're gonna ask yourself why people are not really messing with your content, why people are not really messing with it. But at the end of the day, I learned this probably not too long ago, that at the end of the day I should really just let my friends see the final work, and if they like it they should share it. I don't force my friends to share my content on any platform. If they feel like my content is good enough to be shared, then that's what we like to see. If they don't, then that's fine too. We all have different preferences, and I hope that one day I'll create content that they enjoy. In fact, I use my friends as like a template. Like, I don't tell them that, okay, what do you think? In fact, I put it out there. They know I put it out there. They view my stories when I share my links, but they don't watch it. And then that's when it occurs to me that this is a challenge. How can I make content that is good enough for even my friends to enjoy? If my friends don't post my story, don't post my stuff, one, it could mean they're just being unsupportive. And to be honest, I don't really force my friends to support me, because in this life you can't really count on people too much. You can't count on people 100% to go all the way for you. That's fine. Even if you go all the way for them, it's just much safer to have a giver's mentality and not a taker's mentality, or not a give and take mentality. Okay, I've given you this much, now you have to give me this much. No. Just give, and if they give you back, that's fine. If they don't give you back, that's life, man. You can always choose to stop giving, but you should never make it like a point of contention, like something that you have arguments about. That I've supported you doing this, but you never support me. And I get feelings and emotions could come, but at the end of the day, if you have a giver's mindset, you would find that things, whether your friends support you or not, it doesn't matter. Because if your friends don't support you, guess what? Strangers will support you. And if your friends see strangers supporting you, then they'll be like, oh, maybe there's something about this person, and they'll start supporting you. Maybe it doesn't mean they are fake friends. Personally, I would think they are fake friends, but it's human, normal stuff, and it's patterns that I've seen over time. Is your friends start to support you once they find out strangers are supporting you, because the truth is people want to be affiliated with things that are interesting, not boring, not this, not that. It's definitely something to consider. One analogy I would like to use to even make this more relatable is the analogy of the upcoming rapper. You see, we all know an upcoming rapper. Let's be honest. We all know upcoming rappers, people that used to be upcoming rappers and they're doing God knows what right now. The way I can use to tell if an upcoming rapper is going anywhere, and number one is I study them for a year, and if they release the same type of music without making any improvements, that is how I know that they are definitely surrounded by yes men and they don't have friends that will tell them the truth. Now, it's easy to look at this person and make them the victim, because they want to be surrounded by yes men. They want people to support them no matter what. They only want to hear opinions that don't contradict with their own view on things. So they want yes men to agree that, bros, this music is fire, bro. Like this, nah, this thing's hard, bro. When they drop this track, man, almost send me the link, I post. They're just doing it to make you happy, because they know that's what will make you happy. Right? They're not doing it because they care about your music. And a very important thing to ask yourself is, if people are talking about music, if your friends that you call your friends are supporting your career, right? How many of them would genuinely recommend your work to someone else? Or if you're a guy, how many of them will recommend your music to a babe that they are talking to? Because let's be honest, we guys, we like to recommend music to girls that we're talking to. How many of your friends would genuinely recommend your stuff to people they are talking to, or people they just meet? Oh, what type of music are you into? Oh yeah, my boy does this, you should really listen to it, it's really hard. How many of them will do that without you knowing? So that's really what you need to understand is, as a creative, and this is a very important thing, as a creative, your biggest supporters would actually be strangers and not your friends. And that's fine. It doesn't mean your friends are fake. It just means your friends are not as interested in your work as you think they should be. You can't force your friends to enjoy your work. You can just on producing better work. And as a creative, you shouldn't really focus on whether your friends like your work or not. You should focus on whether your work communicates your vision as best to your abilities as possible, and whether your work is relatable. These are the two concerns. It's not necessarily about what your friends think. At the end of the day, and this is the honest and bitter truth, a stranger's opinion is always weighs more to a creative than a friend's, because there's no bias involved. Thank you guys for listening, and make sure to leave a like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy this type of content or you really want to see more of it. So just let me know, and please share your thoughts if I've hit the nail or if there are things that I missed out, so that I can cover in the next video. Thank you guys.